score right away. Let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for two and really put the pressure on them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Number 22.
Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
from the gun. Bridgewater into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
8-yard line.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So here are the Vikings now as they will go for 2. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and you mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Complete.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the 46-yard line.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now he's forced out left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Johnson made the tackle.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Vikings.
Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Panthers nothing.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there.
On the carry.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw Bridgewater. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.